Hello, everyone, and welcome to Philly by Night, The Monster Within, Season 3. I am your storyteller, Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice, he, him, and we are here to tell you a vampire story. We've been off for a week, and things have changed in the dynamics of our coterie, as you may have saw, uh, and you'll see that play out tonight. But before we get into that, if you're in our Twitch chat, you can hit exclamation VCW to see our content warnings. But some specific content warnings that may come up in this episode or later episodes are body horror, gore, graphic violence, manipulation, coercion, mature language, mind control, psychological and existential horror, sexual themes. There may be some substance abuse and or addiction things that may come up, but I will keep those sort of veiled a bit. And we also have a bit of toxic dynamics between our players, maybe some dark romance situation, and some murder. Definitely some murder to keep in mind. And this episode will be particularly violent, and that body horror thing may come up in a way that may be unsettling to viewers. So please take care of yourselves. Our episodes go up on YouTube every Wednesday and Friday. I think I got that right this time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Look at me. I got it mostly right. So do check us out on YouTube. You can peruse those at your leisure. Pause, fast forward, do what you got to do. But we have safety tools at the table to take care of each other, so we can handle this dark shit together. So let's dive into it. When we last left off, our coterie had seen a split. Crux had been found guilty, but sentenced to what Niamani described as maybe something worse than final death. Calliope willingly going along with such a thing. And what they're doing is they plan to infiltrate the Sabbat. Now, if you are a viewer out there, you may know the Sabbat are monsters. Their humanity long gone. They have put all of that behind them to follow the path of Cain. But we'll get into that later. Tonight, we find ourselves underground. What we saw at the Masonic Temple is history, verdicts forgotten at this point. Philadelphia is going through it, y'all. The lockdown is still in place. Many young kindred find this place to be a cage. They want to go. While the Sabbat, well, what we know of them, perhaps are trying to put their foot on the throats of the Camarilla. But tonight, we're not worried about courtrooms or dead primogen or any sort of safety nets. No. Deep beneath this historic city, we find ourselves under the shuttered storefronts of Jewelers Row. We find ourselves in a vault, and the lock clicks close. A few halogen lights flickering overhead. As this is a new evening for you two, we're not going to even talk about what you did the night before. It doesn't matter. What matters right now is you both need to make me a rouse check.
Passed it.
Success.
I'm not bleeding from my face.
Succeed.
Success. Excellent. Ben Carter, sheriff of the city, stands in front of you. He is wearing a black t-shirt, a pair of black sweatpants, and some black Nike Air Force Ones, high top. It says, "Are y'all ready to learn?"
Cal is dressed much the same as Ben, but with worse shoes. Just some black sneakers. But they do nod, kind of almost reverently, again and again and again. They've been ready to learn since they saw what Ben did to Fred in that apartment building.
Who has not seen what Ben has done. I don't think has seen what Ben has really done in many capacities, other than lock me the fuck down day one of being undead alive. And frankly, really has no idea what Ben's asking right now, but is in a familiar, like, relaxed fit that probably has been gifted. So, like, a tank top, like gray sweatpants, and I think always wearing like boots, work boots. Yes, but for what in particular?
As you say that, Ben is on you. When I say on you, it is a moment he's standing there at the doorway. The next, he is at your face. I need you to make me a
Oh, hell no.
Dex and Athletics
Okay, I'm good at one of
roll.
those. I got 2 successes.
Ben kicks you dead in the chest, and you go sprawling across the room. As a 5 for him. You're going to take 2 superficial damage.
Sure.
You have to be quick. We are monsters, and you have to embrace the monster that is inside of you, whether you want to or not. Get up.
Yes, sir. Kind of leaning on their shoulder blades and pushing their palms to the ground, pushes up and lands on the feet. Ready.
At this point, you start to speak. You need to understand, everything you are right now needs to die. Because if you talk like Camarilla neonates out there, they're gonna skin your asses alive. They don't care about your humanity. To them, holding on to humanity, morality, is like a wolf pretending to be a sheep. It's all bullshit. They don't measure how nice you are to mortals. They measure it by the paths they follow.
Even if we're new initiates, they won't try to train it out of us themselves.
As you say that, I need you to make me a Dex and Athletics roll as well.
Yeah. I assume my balance specialty in athletics isn't going to help me here.
It might. I
Can I
say
use
that
it?
might. Yeah, I'll say that.
I appreciate it. Oh, Jesus. 3 successes, even though I rolled so many dice.
3. All right. He catches you with a glancing blow. It is not enough to get a clean hit on you, so you are not going to take damage, but he does hit you. And he's like, good. I believe we're superior species, that we are Cain's true child. That these mortals, cattle, they should be rounded up, fed off of, turned when we need to. And those children that they have, oh yes, You talk about morality, how they treat us. You know what they do to newly embraced, just like you? They take them, they drain them, they feed them a little bit of our blood, and they bash them in the back of the head with a fucking shovel and throw them into a pit. Dozens at the same time. And you know what a thirsty vampire does to another vampire?
Eats.
They eat each
Only
other.
the strongest survives. And that's how you end up with people like me.
There's
Then touches his hand to his forehead, and he just wipes away. And you see that he has been branded with the Sabbat symbol on his forehead. That's what they do to us. Me, I can cover it up, but not everybody can do that. The Sabbat want to go to war against the antediluvians. Now, if you don't know what that is, those are our elders, our progenitors, the clan founders, the ones who don't really give a fuck about us. At least that's what they think. They want the antediluvians, what the Sabbat believe is that they want to reclaim the blood. So let's say you're Malkavian antediluvian. They want to drink every Malkavian dry until it is only them, and they can restart the Malkavians themselves.
Are the
Dude.
progenitors of each bloodline even still?
Dead.
Don't know. Doesn't change people's belief in whatever faith they have.
Got it.
I mean, Kanye believed Jesus walks.
Don't remind me. Okay. So they want all of us gone.
That's what they
Sense.
believe the antediluvians want.
Oh.
I have no idea, nor do I even care. They're so far removed from me. My black has to be probably the furthest down the line.
Sure. And I'm assuming. So what made you? Well, how did you get caught in this?
Caught in what now?
The Sabbat. Do they just grab people off the streets, suck them dry, and throw them in holes?
That's pretty much what happened to me, yeah.
Were you strong when you were alive?
He pauses for a moment, almost like a human-like pause. And he goes, I don't remember anymore. Maybe I was strong, but not strong enough. Not as strong as I am now. Wipes his hand across his forehead again and rubs that spot, and you see his fingers kind of go into the skin and reshape his forehead. What you need to know is they want young ones like you, ones that have been rejected. You understand?
Yeah, I think I fit that criteria pretty well.
He goes to
Well,
chop you right in the throat as you start talking
I-
again.
Blah. I want to chop him back. I want to.
Oh, you want to fight back?
Yeah, I want to
All right.
hit him
Strength brawl. He's gonna do
Hell
opposing
yeah.
checks then.
with my hands too. I have my specialty. Oh, I did it. Okay. Strength brawl. Strength brawl. Where the hell is brawl? Oh, it's up here. Oh, I already clicked brawl. I have to click strength. Don't worry, I'm getting there. Okay. Damn, that could have been better. 4 successes, I think, with a
4
bloody
successes.
crit.
Oh, you had 2 crit dice?
Oh no, never mind. That's not a bloody crit. I'm learning, so no, it's
Okay.
one
All right.
red.
So 4 successes. So he lands this blow against you because you're not dodging and you're just going for the swing. So you take another superficial damage, but he's also going to take a superficial damage as you catch him slipping and hit him right in the gut. And you see him kind of flinch back. It's like, you're learning. That's what I'm looking for.
So no talking. And then Crux is going to engage, like immediately, to honestly hit him in the neck back.
Okay. Calliope, are you also engaging?
Cal watches the exchange really like they're hungry, not for vitae, but for whatever knowledge is being passed down here. And Cal learns best with their body. So as Crux comes forward, Cal comes into flank. So yeah, they come forward too.
Okay. Both of y'all are going for attacks, please. How are you attacking? Just fists?
Yeah, I think Crux is a vindictive motherfucker in the ring, and this is no different. You hit me in the throat, I hit you in the throat, and whoever stands more gets the next hit in. And because you winced, I'm going for the throat. Hit them where they hurt.
Okay.
Cal is going to try to get up into Ben's blind spot. Like as his focus is on Crux. And their strength is in their legs, so they're going to kick him.
Okay. Both y'all give me a strength and brawl.
5 successes.
5 successes.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay.
4 successes. One of them has the little skull on it.
Oh, that's fine.
Cool.
Okay. Sorry, I'm doing some math here. Seeing how many dice I don't know.
We're about to get our asses kicked.
No, it's very fun. I love it.
So you flank Calliope, and Crux, you're moving with the power of a Bruja, and it almost looks like for a moment that Ben is not quite sure how to handle both of you at the same time, and you go to swing, and Crux, you hit him clean, and it hurts your hand. It's not, you're not hurt, you're not going to take any damage, but you realize that he has armored himself. And Calliope, the same thing. You take a kick at him and it kicks a leg, and you hear like a crunch, almost like a carapace. He goes, you're already getting it. You're fighting like a pack. That is what the Sabbat do.
Oh.
They are a pack. You will be a part of a pack. Good. You're already getting it. He goes, Crux, you've seen blood. Hell, you've diablerized your sire. You managed to kill 2 kindred in one night. You know, Camarilla did what they do. I'm a part of the same Camarilla you are, so I understand how this works, but for you, play up on that. You angry, bitter. They left you hanging. They were going to kill you. Your guilt, doing what you thought was right.
Yeah.
Now, what you thought was right, well, you might have to explain that a little different than what you explained to us, eh?
What's right is that I was hungry, and we were in a blood hunt.
You did what you were supposed to do. You getting it?
Calliope makes a small face of displeasure, but they don't speak.
Oh, you. How do we want to frame this? You're something of an idealist. You Malkavians are always ostracized in the Camarilla. Y'all different. Some of the people around here might call you crazy. You're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, exactly. You are. You're terrifying. Deep down inside, you are. You are not afraid of the cage that Prince Devereaux has put around you, but you are a bird that cannot be caged. And they trying to clip your wings? How fucking dare they? How fucking dare?
They tried to take away what was rightfully mine. My blood, my vengeance, my fury.
And you just gonna let that shit slide? Fuck no. Fred Hartman's supposed to be yours.
Fred Hartman's supposed to be dead.
Fred Hartman will be dead.
Changing that mindset. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Ben.
Yep.
And Crux has this like very genuine, like probably the most thinking he's done in quite a few weeks. How do you do that shit? You turned into all rock-like.
He pulls off the shirt, and you see that his skin looks like armor plated. We call it vicissitude.
Vicissitude. Okay. I got a weird question. Is there anyone that can like do that but for the brain?
I'm not sure I understand.
What, like to keep other kindred out of your head?
Yeah, or if that, or like maybe erase memories.
Oh no, that's not the same. He looks at Calliope and is like, Calliope has seen a little bit of what I did with Fred Hartman, and it was a combination of things. Bit of dominate,
Okay.
and the vicissitude part of it was just pain.
Oh, okay. So
It is hard to like, we hurt. I'm sure you all are aware of it. It takes a little bit more to hurt us than mortals, but we still hurt. But we have some weaknesses. If you get into the inside of our body, it's a lot easier to hurt us from inside than outside. And I can get inside pretty fucking easily.
okay.
And as it stood, I did a little bit of a brain surgery on Fred Hartman.
Okay. Freaky, but sure.
So
Cal
can
smiles a little.
I adjust some memories? Yes, I can adjust some memories. got to be a little picky about how you do it or what you're trying to erase. What exactly are you asking?
I want the last 24 hours gone.
Oh wait, you being serious?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be? What do you mean? Why wouldn't I be?
If I erase the last 24 hours, you're not going to know how you got here or what's going on with you.
That's look. You two have seen me for the last all of this. I think I do better when I can, run straight at something.
Oh. You know what? You've been through some stuff, so I'm going to explain this as best I can, right? You're going to go and lie to some of the most deadly monsters in the world, right? You need a base for that lie. It needs to be believable. And if I erase what you've done, then it's no longer believable.
No, I don't want you to erase what I've done. I want you to erase the trial. Well, okay, so you can do it. I want the trial. I want a whole. I want the last thing that I remember is killing the Scourge's child.
Why? I need to understand this. Why do you want this?
There was a desperation in me to stay alive this last month. The lostness, sprinting towards something, trying to understand it as best as you can because I was stuck. I don't think I'm best lying. I think if I'm going to infiltrate, I need to be stuck. If I'm going to be there, I need to believe I want to believe that that's the only place I can be.
You want me to lie to you too about what we're doing there?
It would be helpful as long as you can lie to them.
He goes, all right, look, I don't think I can do what you're asking me to do, but I can do something similar.
Okay, what's the difference?
I can make it so you don't think or you can't speak of the things you've done. They're not gone. They're still there. Those memories are still there. But if someone was to ask you, did you do a trial? Was there some other shit like that? I can make it so that you won't want to talk about it, or it'd be very difficult for you to talk about, or you talk around it in a circle.
Okay. Sure.
How is this going to help you?
Honestly, being unable to lie is probably better for me than lying itself, I fly on the what's the word? I do best with the truth.
But you're still going to have to lie. That's what I'm not understanding. Unless you actually think you're going to be Sabat.
What do you mean?
You're a spy.
Yes.
And spies lie about everything. So erasing one thing does not remove you from lying. It just makes one thing that you can't lie about.
Then I'll layer it in truth. Because I am dissatisfied with you all. And we're going to have to do some things. Aren't we?
Yes. Yeah, you are.
So you'll be my anchor to make sure I don't go too far. And you'll be my barrier to make sure I don't even go close to the truth.
Nah, Can't be me.
I mean, in here.
I understand that. He looks at you, Calliope, and goes, "Are you good with this?"
I understand why. It's like a safety raft to keep yourself away from blowing it all up for us. I think that if every good lie has a seed of truth in it, then there's enough truth to ferry us through. It's your brain.
And if I live, then my victory will be, I don't know, getting to talk about it. Who cares? I'm sure I'm going to have much worse shit to talk about that I won't want to talk about at the end of this.
I just want you to know this is gonna fuck you up for real.
I'm curious. How so? I'm gonna do it, but
Whenever you get your memory fucked with, that leaves what is it? I would the best way I describe it is a mental scar.
Like
So-
fingerprints pressed in your brain.
You get it. And all those little divots from the fingerprints, they stay there. And should someone else try to dig into you, they're going to realize that something happened, should they be powerful enough, but they just won't know what. Because they can't make the memories come back. Well, in theory they could, but they can't make the memories come back. But they will see that something ain't right.
sure. Okay.
But if you want your brain wiped of the trial, you got to have something else there. What do you want there?
Who's the most? Who's the safest option to have saved me? Too well. To throw
Me.
me out and into the wolves.
To take
Sure.
you with me. To save you from them, for us to go together.
Okay. So instead of a trial, I just think that I'm running with Cal.
So you escaped.
Yeah, however the hell that happened, but yeah. I guess it would make sense. We had hours. The city was locked down. If we sprinted straight to the Sabbat, even the Scourge would have needed time. Even 30 minutes into the Sabbat would have kept her away, I would imagine. You know?
Hmm. I don't love this.
Okay. Do you have any better ideas? You've watched me fumble social interactions for the past month and a half.
You think these are going to be social interactions. That's where you're kind of fucking this up. These people aren't people. They don't work like us. They don't think like us. They don't have compassion or empathy or
Sure.
care. So you don't have to talk or be like us. They don't care about your social interactions. You are a monster. You feed, you fuck, you engage in all of the things that you want to engage in, and you haunt the biggest, baddest fucking monster in the world. That's what you do. That's all there is to it. Rationalization, all that, that's for the important people. And you will not be an important person. You will be a grunt. Again, I can do this. No problem. Well, I have some problems with messing with people's minds because I'm not a completely shitty person. But if that's what you want, I'm just trying to figure out the necessity of it. Fucking with somebody's brain is not something you can easily come back from.
I look to Cal. What do you think?
Cal has been a little bit icier with you, or perhaps there's a kind of hot fury. So they look at you sideways and give a little shrug. My mind's pretty fucked up now. Don't exactly recommend it. But if you want me to lie to you, I'll lie to you, and I'll make it convincing.
That's somebody that's getting it.
So, just be the monster.
Just be the monster.
And there's just like a tiny bit of hesitance, not because he can't be the monster, because we don't know what we're going into.
How hungry are you?
Crux?
Yeah,
2.
2. All right. There's a moment where you're listening to this from Ben. And he's going on and you're going on, and you hear in your head, oh, this guy's more fucked up than me. Kid, you're gonna listen to him? That's who you're gonna listen to, not me. You're gonna listen to him.
Okay, what do you suggest, dickhead?
I suggest that you kill this fucker. Because he's clearly Sabat, and he's gonna lead y'all into a fucking death trap.
You know, that's
Or you kill them. They seem soft enough.
wow, accurate pronoun use. Great. Are you stupid? We're literally about to go into, you know what? I'm not arguing. Why am I arguing? I'm not arguing. Fine.
You want to do it? Ben says.
Just the agreement. Make it a small scar then.
There's no such thing as small scars on your brain.
Can you do it?
You want to forget about the trial? We'll make you forget about the trial. What about this?
No, I'll keep it then. I'll just be a monster then. I think I can do that. Now, I will do that pretty effectively.
I could make that easier if that's really what you want.
Okay, you seem far more excited about that. Tell me more.
I'm saying, if this is the path that you want to go down, but it is a path to hell, and you won't come back from it.
Like beyond infiltrating the Sabbat.
Infiltrating the Sabbat isn't just infiltrating the Sabbat.
What do you think it is, Glappy?
Metamorphosis.
Mm-hmm.
The caterpillar makes a shell And inside that cell, it undoes itself, turns to its basest form, just liquid, molten flesh, blood, and then it is reformed. The Sabbat hopes that it will be reformed in its image, but whatever comes out, it won't be the same as what it was going in.
They're going to make you do a fire dance. I can see it. It's written all over you.
I've always wanted to do the fire dance.
What the hell is the fire dance?
Firebird.
I think we might be talking about two different fire dances. The fire dance is a Sabbat ritual. You see, our beast does not like the flames. We fear the fire. It is a bane to us. But the fire dance is one of the Sabbat rites. The pack, or several packs, light a bonfire or large flame. And then we poke and prod at each other. And you notice him say we in a way that he looks uncomfortable with the moment he said it. And then someone gets goaded just enough to dance around it, to get close, to jump. Now, many of us don't survive that. You know, we kindred don't get close to fire and just walk away like normal. So, you seem like the kind of
Crazy motherfucker.
I wasn't going to say it, but yeah, that could be goaded enough to jump through the flames.
And Calliope remembers standing in the kitchen, forcing their beast down like they were strangling an animal on the floor, holding a burning piece of paper until it nearly touched their fingertips. And they just nod. They just nod at Ben. I can do it. I can do that. I can do it.
All right. And how are you going to make my shit easier? Or was that just a metaphor?
How I make your stuff easier? No, I won't make your stuff easier. You will make your stuff easier. There's a few ways to do this, but I can get into your brain. And when you want to fight, I could just make it so you have to fight. That little bit of self-control you have inside of your head, that voice that tells you, hey, maybe we should think about this. I could turn it off.
And that's less not a scar?
It's easier to fix than erasing your memories.
Okay. Sure. That feels like something I can weave into a mighty fine cloak.
There is another Sabbat ritual that you may find relatable to this. Monomacy.
I'm sorry.
Deathmatch.
Ah. And you think that's the one that they're going to put me in?
I think with a directive like this, that is something you could easily find yourself in.
And that's good over there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
what it basically happens, and I would not just say go in and start challenging folks
No.
to 1v1 me, bro, as they say, the kids say. Yeah. Uh, but if you find yourself on the end of an argument where somebody isn't necessarily somebody you worry about, you can challenge them. Uh, do note that Sabat are inclined to cheat,
Oh,
though you will not often find someone who will interrupt a duel. So while you're preparing, do not be surprised if someone tries to stab you, hurt you, poison you, things of that nature. But
got
once
it.
the fight starts, it's just you two. And the
Sure.
victor, and to the victor goes the spoils. Uh, and I think you might be familiar with the spoil. They call it diablerie.
That's a crazy ass victory.
You win everything.
And it makes you stronger.
That it does. Particularly if you're diablerizing someone from a lower generation.
Oh. Is it like kind of like bringing in new foundation or something?
You get a little closer to the progenitors, I suppose. Is a great way to put it.
Does lower mean older or lower mean newer?
Lower means older.
Okay. I understand. That makes sense. Yes. Sure.
You are far too agreeable on such heavy things.
I really think I feel like you're acting like you've missed the last like month of my life. Like, yeah, come on, just
And he looks at you and he's very serious. And then he sits down and he's been in basically a combat stance, even though he's been talking to you all this whole time. He's been ready to fight. And he sits down and he goes, you know, I used to be what they call a ductus. I was the leader of my pack. And the people, the other members of my pack, we were close. We bonded in our crimes and the things that we did to people. And I often see memories of the things that I've done and the monsters I created. And it doesn't go away, you know, like that sort of stain on humanity is not something that you can easily just forget. Calliope, you saw what I did to Fred. To me, that was justice, right? To you, I'm sure that felt more like justice than anything else.
It was nice.
It felt nice. And you see his fangs just come out a little bit as he says this. It felt too nice. And I don't like that part of me because it reminds me of what I used to be. I created monsters. And I don't mean that as like a metaphor. I mean, literally. I've crafted multiple people together to make a beast that would terrify you. Hell, it would terrify me. We ghoul people, yeah? Like that's the thing that we can do. A little bit of our blood, and they're basically ours. Blood slaves. Hate to call it that, but that's what it is. But imagine if you could make them stronger than just being one by putting them together.
Like a sculptor.
Like a sculptor. And I did that. I was fantastic at it. A place like this, hidden away from society, with some time and effort, I could make masterpieces. But those were people. And I realize now, after being around Evie for a long time and being around some of you young ones, that I'm not all the way right. And I don't think I can ever be. And to me, this putting y'all into this feels like making y'all like me. And I don't want that for y'all. Y'all are children. I mean, not in the human sense, but to me. And yeah, there's something not right about this. And I know I have to get you prepared. I know for this situation, it is the best thing we can do. But it doesn't mean it's right. So give me a minute. I'm go grab something out there, and I'll be back. And he goes out and opens the vault door, closes it back up, and leaves y'all there alone.